Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will conclude Phantasy Star 4 End of the Millennium on the Sega Genesis Classics Library. So let's fire it up and get going. Alright, in our previous episode we uh, obtained the Sacred Sword Elcidian, and then we made our way back to the spaceport. Raja and Kira joined us. We got everybody else. The power of friendship is strong with us. And then we showcased some of the combination attacks that we hadn't done yet before. And I did go back just a couple of encounters just to see if I could get the defeat axe and the moon slasher for Kira. I did get a defeat axe to blah blah blah. Panna says he's pitiful. She says you don't have to put up with things for her sake. Let's make amends. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take Grizz. I'm just gonna put him in the party for a second, just to show that we have it. And it's a big difference. Actually, let's do a quip. It's a pretty big difference. So Laconian Axe is 199 to 210 with the Defeat Axe. So pretty good. And if we compare that with Rika, even with her two guard claws, I think that she like just raw attack. Yeah, she doesn't have the same amount of power nearly that Grizz does. So Grizz, yeah, even Chaz. As you can see, I think Ren even, yeah, Ren, Chaz, nobody has as much attack power, just raw attack power as Grizz, and so he can get some pretty hard hits in with that defeat axe. I didn't get the second Moon Slasher though, so it's fine. As far as let's talk about the 5 people here. As far as my personal preference in order to take them. So my first preference is actually Raja. And I think it's most people's preference. Because of how he gives you the ability to really maximize DPS to ensure that your party doesn't die from all the healing that he can do. Because if we look at him, right, he's got a crap ton of technique points. He has all of the defensive and healing spells. Well, not all the defensive, but he has all the healing spells. He's got the blessing skill, which increases our defensive power, right? He's got ataraxia. I think that cures paralysis. I can't remember. Miracle, I think revives anybody, including Ren, but that doesn't matter. Then Saint Fire, a powerful AoE spell, and then, so that enables him to, do some DPS. It gives him the ability to. Oh, and I also went and got him some silver shields as well, since the Laconian Rod is completely pointless. And then what else? I think that's about it as far as Raja. So he I think is the best subjectively, of course. Next in line, it's kind of, I don't know if it's a toss-up or not. For the Profound Darkness fight, I think Kira is the next best, just because she has Nefoy and she has healing spells. Her Metis. Yeah, her Metis is a pretty good heal. It's like Dimate, basically. And then she has Tandle as well. I think she has 3 charges of Tandle right now. And if we were to level up, then we would see her, just keep getting more charges of Tandle. And so there's that. And so she's got some. So she's kind of like the inverse of Raja in the sense that her heals aren't as powerful, but her offensive magic is super powerful. Plus, you equip her for the Profound Darkness. You give her 2 silver shields as well. Like, unequip her with the Moon Slasher and the Laconian Slasher, or of course, if you have 2 Moon Slashers, unequip her Slashers, give her 2 silver shields. She'll be pretty dang beefy, and way more resistance to both magic and physical attacks. So anyway, so that makes Kira, the next best. I almost honestly even with Raja, and then I'd say Demi is next. Her high health, and she's got the Phenomezer attack, and then her Sonic Buster is a pretty good weapon. It gives her that ability to just outright attack if she needs to. Her medic power is pretty good because it heals all non-androids. The downside about her is that she doesn't really have any huge DPS spells. Like she doesn't have a Saint Fire, she doesn't have a Tandle or a Nafoy, or a Nagra, anything like that, right? So her damage is very mediocre compared to others. And then I would say Han is kind of on equal ground with Demi, honestly. Han he's got some good spells now to output some good offensive damage, like Nawat. He has Nazan. Nazan's not great for the Profound Darkness fight, but Nawat's fine, and he has Astral, which is a pretty good ability. He just doesn't have a lot of them. So with Han, you only have limited amount of Astral charges, but that's a pretty good ability, and he has the ability to heal. And so, you know what? Talking this out, I would say Han is better than Demi, or more preferable to Demi, to be honest. And then last is Grizz, just for the fact that all that he can do is attack with his physical attacks. That's all he's got. He has... Does he have any AoEs? He has Bros, but is it Bros or Bros? I don't know. Anyway, but that's all he has, and it's like an AoE death spell, which may or may not work. It seems to have a low probability of working. He's got Crash, of course. But actually, what does he have? I can't remember. It seems like he has... hold on a second. Stop gabbing. Grizz. Oh yeah. I don't think we ever mentioned the fact that he's only 19 years old as well. And his health is also very high. It's even higher than Demi's. Sweeping. Okay, he does. I thought that. Yeah, I think he has an AoE. So he gets sweeping. You can actually get sweeping, like if for whatever reason you level high enough before you get to Zeo. I think once in my life I way over leveled fighting those Meta Slugs in the passageway between Aido and Kaderi. I don't know, I just went crazy a little bit, and I got sweeping before the Zeo fight. Yeah, it's basically like an air slash or a disrupt. It just hits everybody. So there is that. So yeah, that makes him okay, but he has no magic. He has no magic. He doesn't have the ability to heal like the other four here do. He can't even heal himself. He does have Warcry, which is nice because that increases his attack power. And of course, he has the Defeat Axe, and he has the strongest physical attack. And his high health makes it easy to keep him up. But I don't know, just the fact that he doesn't have the versatility that the other four do does put him last. He's not bad. None of these options are bad. Oopsies. Get out nervous. None of the options are bad. They're just... that's just how I rank them. Alrighty, so let's get in here and go fight the Profound Darkness. Let's go ahead and save. We'll do a safety save in slot 2. I don't think we'll need it, but we're going to do it just for good measure. And hopefully we can get, let's see. Let's go ahead and, see, I don't want to use an EFAS. Nah, let's just defend. I'm okay with taking fights. I just don't want to waste any skills that I would normally use on the end boss, on the Profound Darkness. All right, here we go. I was kind of hoping in our previous episode that we would have run into a Prophalis, which is essentially Dark Falls, or Dark Force, if you will, from, this is too tempting to pass up, yeah, too very tempting, but too risky, I should say, to try and hit that up, to try and get that experience, because that right there, that would have been good experience, but no. I think we're going the right way. Didn't really navigate this out, you know. Actually, let's just run. Let's not deal with this nonsense. Okay, yeah, we're going the right way because this is recognizable. And I think from here we just keep going straight. We're almost there. One more. Okay, let's check our HP. We're good. Oh, here's the big rift in the void. Oh, it's boss time. Is this the shape the profound darkness has taken? What's happening? It's the emanation of the profound darkness, anger, hatred, all of all that lives. And a great need to destroy. We've got to defeat this thing. This being must not be allowed to come to Algo. The portal is not yet completely open. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity, Chaz. Let's go, everybody! Alright. The profound darkness. That thing vaguely reminds me of the boss on Borderlands. But that's a lot of mouths. Anyway, let's put up a barrier. Let's see, Rune, what are we gonna have you do? I don't know. So for this phase, we'll go ahead and just do, let's see, how many rounds is this actually gonna take us to kill this guy? Let's go ahead and just start off with the Legion. We could have Chaz span Medjid, but that's unnecessary. I think Crosscut is actually our best bet. Oh man, we should have equipped Rika with one of the Guardian Claws. Oh well, it's fine. So here is Crosscut. 16. Is it going to take us 16 rounds? I don't think so. Let's do phase 1 with Rayblade, and then we'll do the next 2 rounds with let's see. Does he have a does this Profound Darkness phase have a physical attack? I don't think so. But we'll throw a blessing out just for good measure. Let's get our agility up. Let's get our magic barrier up. Fire breath. Okay, I think that does count as a physical attack. 342. Alright. I guess let's go ahead and throw a burst rocket. Let's just compare Tandle. I guess we can rotate between Tandle and Legion. I don't know. Okay, Rayblade was 342. I'm curious to see. Let's get a boost on Chaz. Do we have anything else? What's regen? I can't remember what regen is. Is that like the same as a soul do? I don't remember. We could have you use the Laconian Rod. I really don't want to have you do Saint Fire. I want to use your... No, we'll just go ahead and do Saint Fire. 340. 393. Okay, so Crosscut is definitely superior. 333. Burst Rock. 219, not bad. And Saint Fire, yeah, it's gonna do good damage because it's a light spell. Just do a regular attack, see how that does. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright, so let's keep on going Crosscut. Let's go ahead and cast Shift on ourselves. Let's go throw a res on Rune just because. Just because we can. 447. Holy cow. See, that's also why Crosscut is better, is that attack power has an exponential. Is this guy gonna? Okay, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. But I'm thinking, is this guy gonna do anything besides fire breath us? Because he's got shadow breath. It seems like he's got something else too. Anyway, we'll just keep going about our merry way with let's throw an E-Fest out there. Let's see, anybody else? No. Okay, we can go ahead and start attacking with Rika. Yeah, I don't think the Ataraxia... Oh, we got the Grand Cross in. That is fantastic. Yeah, baby. 920. Look at that. We're not even... Rune's not even level 50, and I don't think Chaz is either. Oh, that's what Ataraxia does. Oh. I had totally forgotten that Ataraxia is a group heal. I think it cures ailments too, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright, so here's phase 2. Phase 1 was a joke. All it did was fire breath us. It didn't even shadow breath us. Now, I don't think we have to re-up our stuff, but I will just for good measure, because I don't remember. Alright, we're going to Legion his face off. We'll just keep up with the crosscuts. Yeah, I don't think that we have to re-up our stuff, but I'm a little paranoid, so 400, that's excellent. 40, okay, yeah, we don't have to re-up the stuff because we're just doing the same amount of damage, and it doesn't stack. So, oh, another gate. Okay, so this is the spell. Oh crap! That last chick did not cast on us. That I was afraid of, and you can see why. We just took a crap ton of damage. Lulled us into a false sense of security. That hurt. Dang. Alright, let's go ahead and just bust out the Stardew. Might as well. We got it, might as well use it. Alright, take that, you. Okay, that's his physical attack, not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and start firing burst rocks at him. Cross cut, double slash. Let's go ahead and use Saint Fires on this guy. Because I'm pretty sure phase 3, all that Raja is going to be doing is healing. There it comes, lightning shower. Okay, Ren's good. Let's go ahead and start spamming EFS and crosscut. Let's go ahead and throw another Stardew out there. Oh, nice. We got a Grand Cross. That's fantastic. 810, not bad. Not as good as 920. But you can see the effectiveness of that spell, or that combination. Oh, already? Seriously? Holy cow, we are burning through these phases. But now the real final boss music has started. And now we're in for it. Alright, pause it, bolted up. EFS, crosscut. Let's hopefully we can get another Grand Cross, because that's awesome when we do. Double slash. And Saint Fire. Very nice. So the third form is notorious for spamming this Megid. Oh, yeah. Like there are times where I've played this and that's everything that happens. The third phase is just spams Megid at us, and so that's why it's not uncommon for players to want to get into the 50s, just so that they can keep up with that nonsense, in case that's what the third phase of the Profound Darkness does, is just spam magic. Nice! Eat it. Oh, there we go. Now that's uncommon to see the physical attack. It really is not a common thing to see that. So that was actually interesting to see that. It's, I think, the least common attack that the Profound Darkness does. So that gives us an opportunity to do another round of full damage, full DPS. Okay, the crosscut did almost 500 damage by itself. And then EFS did 363, so that's pretty good. Ugh, see what I mean? Let's just keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Alright, let's go ahead and cast a Naysar. Nice! It's our, what, third Grand Cross? Or fourth? Third or fourth? Counting's hard. Nice, Raja. Canceling. Oh crap. Okay, so this is like the Psycho Wand. Okay, we need to get our barrier up. And we need to get our agility up, and we need to get our defense back up. Barrier is most important. Oh! Oh crap. Oh no! Okay, we have to plan this kind of carefully because... Alright, let's have Ren. It all depends on order, right? Suck. And we can't create a macro in combat. Let's see. We need to be able to get a barrier, and let's see, who's going to cast the Rika. We're going to have her use the Soul Dew. Dang it. This is why, and this is why. Okay, excellent. All right, we got Raja up. Re-upped our barrier. Got another Grand Cross, which is fantastic. Yeah, do that on Ren all night. I don't care. So now we can see how big of a difference that D-Ban makes. We'll just go ahead and have her do Saner and have you cast Blessing. Oh man, Grand Cross Central. Oh. Man, that hurts. Alright, do we have a Trimate? We can just have Ren do a Trimate on Rika, since he doesn't have Positron Bolt, he doesn't have, he's kind of like the least effective at damage right now, because when Raja has Saint Fires still. Yeah. There we go. Very nice. Oh, and another one! So much better. Very nice. Alright, let's do Burst Rock. Last chance at Grand Cross. I am extremely pleased. Oh my goodness! I couldn't have planned that better, I don't think. And Profound Darkness is getting a little bit ticked at us. Alright, recover. Alright, let's go ahead and I guess go to Tandle. And Rayblade. And have you use a Stardew, actually. Because I want you to use... Oh, never mind. Your last Saint Fire has been used up. Um, hmm. Yeah, let's go ahead and do both Ataraxia and Stardew, because I don't think that that'll top everybody off. Yeah, that's not going to top everyone off. But this will. Alright, Burst Rock, get up. Tandle. Ray Blade. Oh, double slash. Well, not much for me to do here. I can always use a repair kit on Ren just to top him off. Since Raja literally has nothing else to do now. Could have used the Laconian Rod for like 40 damage, but it doesn't matter because the Profound Darkness has been defeated by a double slash and many Grand Crosses. Oh. Satisfaction. Uh-oh, what's going on? I don't think we have control anymore, so we'll just, yeah, we don't have control. So we just now enjoy the ending cutscenes. I sense a time warp. Danger, danger! So where would the time warp have taken us? What? Elcidian bursts into shards, and it protects us. Now that was one detail that I missed. Uh, the first, I think, couple times was the fact that Elcidian shattered into pieces, and that that's how it protected us. Now that it's no longer needed, yeah, it's over. We were able to keep Algo safe. Yep. There's the good old Landale. And Ren's wasting no time. He's just like, alright, I'm out, guys. It's been nice. Yep, time for you to go back to your boring life, Raja. I love how everyone's become so accustomed to space travel that it's like, huh, we'll just hop on a ride with Ren, no big deal. Why? It's covered in snow, it's cold. And what's there to do at the Esper Temple for a non-Esper? And of course, Raja points out the obvious. They don't have a spaceship. I think their arms won't get them too far. So this is goodbye for sure. It is really goodbye. Yeah, sure. I mean, technically, Chaz could like contact Ren. Well, actually, no. Demi's going to Zealand with Ren, so Chaz and Rika really won't have a way of contacting them, really, will they? Because Seed got blown up, and then Demi points out something very important, that their purpose has been fulfilled. Their whole purpose was to stabilize the systems and to protect the system until they were no longer needed. So, yeah, their hundreds and hundreds of years of service to Algo have finally come to fruition. And the music ends way before the cutscene is even over. And so yeah, they're just gonna oversee the systems until they make sure that there's no way for them to fail, and then they'll basically deactivate themselves. And Rika is having a very difficult time. She's a people person, and she doesn't want to say goodbye to uh, goodbye, goodbye, Ren. I love how he says that. I believe we will meet again. We better. Gonna miss your giant android personality. Yeah, Rika's gonna miss everybody, but of course, mostly Chaz. All right, we're out in 5, Rika. And Rune, interestingly enough, is staying on Motavia. Even though he's Lutz, he's remaining on Motavia and will not be going with Ren. So why is that? Why did Rune stay on Motavia? Ren, I... And Rosh is just chowing down. The road you choose will probably be painful and difficult. Interesting how Ren understands human nature so well, um, and how he gives her the expectations. It's going to be tough for you. You're the only Newman in the galaxy. And if you want to do this, yeah, it's going to be tough for you. And Grizz goes back, of course, to Tano. But anyway, yeah, why did Rune stay on Motavia? What was his whole reason? I mean, because that's where we found him, right? We found him randomly at Molcom. Why was he on Motavia? It wasn't to stop Zio. It just happened to be that Dio's nonsense was going on when Rune was on Motavia. As Lutz, he had something to do on Motavia that we never find out about. And then, of course, Han, he's talking about transforming failings. Who cares, Han? Just go back to the Flippin' Academy and reform things a bit, okay? And so now they've gone. And now it's time for Chaz to say goodbye to Rune. And of course, because Rune is Lutz, we don't need to worry about the fact that he didn't take the spaceship. The battle against the Ultimate Fiend is over. My mission as Lutz must continue. So we don't really know what that current mission is. Now that the Profound Darkness has been defeated, we don't know what that is, right? There's nothing else in the Phantasy Star Compendium that indicates what Lutz's mission is now, and why he needs to pass it on to the next Lutz even. The whole reason that Lutz, aka Noah, made any preparations to pass his will down was to prepare future red generations to continue to fight for Algo and to fight Dark Force. He could foresee that would be needed. But anyway, Rune gives him a pep talk, and then all of a sudden the Landale reappears. And they realize they love each other. One last look at Ren. Her wise mentor. And good thing Chaz catches her, or else she would have broken her legs. And it's the unspoken "So long, Chaz. Take care." I'm glad they at least restarted the music. But anyway, that is the conclusion of the Phantasy Star saga and timeline. That wraps everything up. The long battle is over. What are you drawing on the chalkboard, Han? What are all those arrows? Pan and Grizz living happily and in peace. We were able to free ourselves from the terrible curse of yore. To the souls of those who sacrificed their lives for Algo, and there were many, sleep in peace. Or if you're Raja, drink in peace. From person to person, from age to age, as long as memories last, we will not forget the sacrifices that have been made. I can't remember if I mentioned this, that Rika's purpose of being made was to, I think I did, that the Newman species that Rika essentially, here we go, the last little epitaph. The eons old struggle between light and dark has ended, and now the curtain rises on a new age. Credit roll! Alright, so a lot of was, I mean, this was masterful storytelling, in my opinion. So the whole species of Newman was integral to the survival of Algol, according to Seed. So Rika, which is the culmination of all that research to basically put forth a species that could survive and thrive in the now in the new Moto environment. Now that it wasn't under Mother Brain, that was a success. Um, Not only was Rika put forth into the world, but she found a partner, a mate, someone to love and live with in Chaz. And in the compendium, we see that they have, I think, one or two children. Um, and so they successfully do have children, canonically. And so we know that the Newman species will perpetuate on Motavia. Now, whether or not that'll overtake the Parmanians and the Motavians, we don't know that. But we know that the Newman was successfully integrated and is now going to be able to populate the planet. Rune, we still have no idea what his mission is, yet we can only speculate. And then um, yeah, and then everything was wrapped up as far as the story goes, right? The profound darkness has been defeated, and even with like the theories of the time loop with Phantasy Star 3, how Dark Force kept using like time travel to reappear, this kind of like ties all the loose ends together and eliminates everything about it forever. So, like I said, Phantasy Star 4 is the masterfully told conclusion of this saga and series. But then at the same time, the way that Phantasy Star Gaiden I think it was Gaiden, it set up that planet that Alyss, Landel, and Lutz went to. It kind of set up the series that it would be able to branch off into what many players now know as the Phantasy Star Online series. And so it kind of gave way. I don't know if that was planned at all, to be honest, because like I said, I played maybe 5 minutes of Phantasy Star Online, but it just kind of gave way to it very naturally and organically. And this just ended so well that it was like, dang, this is one of the best endings of a series I've ever played. So that is the end of our adventure with our heroes and protectors in the Algol system, and this marks the end of one of my favorite RPG series, if not favorite RPG series of all time. So until our next adventure, so long for now.